Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dinner of the Global HR Forum 2015. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Samseong-dong, announcer and your host today. I'm very honored to be with you. Today, we deeply appreciate your participation, especially our distinguished guests and speakers, for taking time out of your busy schedule and joining us today. As you are all aware of, this forum will be held to share the latest information and new ideas and to build the global networking. So we prepared tonight's welcome dinner reception for our distinguished guests to show our gratitude for your participation. Once again, thank you for being here with us today. This reception is sponsored by Korea Students Aid Foundation. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Let's begin our dinner reception. To begin with, Mr. Woo Hwang, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education, and Mr. Yong-sun Lee, the President of Korea Research Institute for Vocational Education and Training, will share a few words to greet everyone. Firstly, Mr. Woo Hwang will deliver his welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a warm applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good evening. I would like to welcome Honorable President Michael Arthur of the University College London and Dr. Peter Jack of the Red Dot Design Award, along with the distinguished scholars, business leaders, and guests from all around the world. I'm very excited to greet you in the most beautiful season in Korea. And I would also like to express my gratitude to Chairman Kwak Byung-sun of Korea Student Aid Foundation for organizing this wonderful reception. Ladies and gentlemen, the venue which we are at today is on the Tehran Road. It was named to commemorate the great partnership between Korea and Middle East countries, which cooperate with us to overcome the oil crisis that hit the world in 1970s. Today, the Tehran Road serves as a business hub, home to many global corporations from finance to IT. I believe it clearly shows how the cooperation of the international community can help us respond to global crisis together. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a decade since the Global HR Forum has been held under the slogan of Global Talent, Global Prosperity. Since 2006, the Global HR Forum has invited 1,500 speakers across the world to share their insight with us. Together, we have dealt with some of the most pressing issues of our times. These include ways to prepare ourselves for the upcoming era of centenarian, to eradicate discrimination, and to build trust in our society. Our discussions this year will focus on the role of diverse talent and how we are going to raise them. Thanks to the innovation in the communications technologies and transportation sector, we are now living in our world. And the technological process makes it easier for us to express ourselves more freely, emphasizing the growing importance of diversity. With this in mind, I'm confident that our gathering this year is all the more meaningful. The aim of this forum is to rise above our boundaries to foster diverse talent that will contribute to the global prosperity. As early as 5,000 years ago, Korea set its national vision to bring benefit to all mankind. It clearly shows how much Koreans have always valued the pursuit of a broadly shared prosperity for the whole of humanity. In line with this spirit, the Korean government is striving to nurture our students as creative talent equipped with a sense of compassion. I have no doubt they will shape our world a better place in years to come. Tomorrow, wide-ranging sessions will be held to pull our wisdom together. I look forward to seeing you share your insight on nurturing talent that can best serve this new and interconnected world. Ladies and gentlemen, please do try to enjoy Korea as much as you can during your stay. I hope you have an exciting and unforgettable time in Korea. Thank you very much.
Please give him a big applause once again. Thank you. Thank you very much for your wonderful speech. Thank you. And now, Mr. Yong-sun Lee, the president of Korea Research Institute for Vocational Education and Training, will deliver welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a warm applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Yong-sun Lee, the president of Quebec. It is my great privilege to be here with you all at Global HR Forum, which was initiated by Korea 10 years ago. Hosting the 10th Global HR Forum on this beautiful autumn day is such a blessing. This forum, I believe, will contribute to brightening our future with hope. I feel sincerely grateful to all the distinguished guests from home and abroad for coming here despite your busy schedules to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Global HR Forum. In particular, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Michael Arthur, the President and Provost of University College London, and to Mr. Peter Jack, founder and CEO of Red Dot Design Award. Every participation here is not only the best client to Quebec, but also the best supporter who has Quebec become the world's best research institute for HR development. As your reliable partner, Quebec will always be with you all. As the 7th president of Quebec, I personally find Global HR Forum even more meaningful to myself, especially because Global HR Forum 2014 was my very first big task. Ever since I was appointed the president on November 3rd, 2014. The theme of Global HR Forum 2015 is diverse talent changing societies. I believe that through the forum, we will be able to explore the change drivers and the future directions in regards to the various aspects of personal competencies and diversities of our times in an era of Homo 100. In the session hosted by Quebec, we will examine the plans to expand youth employment, the HR strategies for multicultural era, as well as in preparation for the unification of South and North Korea, and the lifelong learning for the aging society. In order for a diverse range of talented people to lead the world, we hope to develop practical strategies to nurture diverse competencies by gathering wisdom through Global HR Forum. Distinguished delegates, once again, I would like to extend my warm greetings and hearty appreciation to everyone who came all the way here to join us from various distant nations. Also, I would like to convey my deepest gratitude to Mr. Woo Hwang, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education of Korea, and to Mr. Ki-yoon Kim, the President of Korea Economic Daily, who are co-hosting Global HR Forum 2015. Last but not least, I'm deeply thankful to Mr. Byung-sun Kwak, the Chairman of Korea Student Aid Foundation, for sponsoring this great dinner. In closing, I hope everyone will enjoy the dinner time together. Thank you so much for your participation, and wish you and your family the continued good health, happiness, and prosperity in the many years to come. Thank you very much. Bon appetit.
Please give him a big round of applause once again. Thank you very much. Thank you for your speech. And next, Mr. Byung-sun Kwak, the chairperson of Korea Student Aid Foundation, the main sponsor of this reception, will share a few words of welcome and appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a warm applause.
I am Kwak Byung-sun, chairman of Korea Student Aid Foundation, hosting this welcoming reception. Every year since 2010, the foundation has sponsored this welcoming reception as an associate organization. Especially for the 10th anniversary of the forum, I am deeply honored to arrange this dinner. I am truly glad to have many distinguished guests here from all over the world. Already Deputy Prime Minister Hwang Woo and Mr. President of Lee Yong-sun conveyed welcoming remarks. But I would like to introduce three leading figures who played the leading role for this forum. Mr. Hwang Woo, please raise your hand up.
Please stand up and
Yeah.
네, 인사
And
부탁드리겠습니다.
President Mr. Lee Yong-sun. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them.
And President and publisher of the Korea Economic Daily, Mr. Kim Ki-young.
Please welcome him.
These three persons are actually organizing this forum. Here tonight we have many splendid guests, so I am afraid of not being able to introduce all of you in person. I really welcome you all participating in this forum for whatever role you have as speakers, panelists, moderators, or audience. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the Korea Student Aid Foundation briefly. The foundation, affiliated with the Ministry of Education, was established in 2009 and now provide roughly 7 trillion Korean won, equivalent to 7 billion US dollars for about 1,600,000 undergraduate and graduate students every year in form of national grants or student loans. In addition to giving financial aid, the foundation is carrying out several services programs such as donation fundraising campaign, mentorship and volunteerism programs, student residential complex construction, and so on. I have no doubt that this forum, under the theme of diverse talent, changing societies, will be a precious opportunity to open up a challenging vision for the development of talents with the global outlook and the capabilities, and to build a constructive network among the experts in human resource development. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to express my sincere welcome to you all, gracing this reception with presence. I hope you enjoy our humble dinner. Thank you.
Please give him a warm applause once again. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Kwak. Thank you very much. Now we'll have a photo session. So let's take a moment to take a commemorative photo. Our distinguished guests and speakers, please stand up and come up to the stage. Our staff will help you. You all looked amazing. I'm sure you will keep this photo for a long time, right? Before we begin tonight's dinner, we'd like to ask Mr. Michael Lather to give a toast. He's a president of University College London. Mr. Michael Lather, would you propose a toast for tonight? May I welcome you to the podium? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a warm applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all of the speakers and the guests, I was asked if I would make a toast this evening to the Global HR Forum. And in thinking through what to say, I knew that there would be very distinguished speakers before me and that I would need to say something sensible. So if you'll just bear with me, what I want to say is that the world that we live in is facing some very significant challenges. For example, issues in global health, distribution of wealth and poverty, climate change, intercultural understanding, and the relationship of all of that, of course, to conflict and terrorism. So how can we possibly begin to solve these huge problems? And I think that there are three mechanisms that are pertinent to our meeting and our conference. First of all, developing the diverse talents, creativity, and problem-solving skills of our staff, our workforce, or in my case, our students and graduates. Secondly, by fostering in these individuals the spirit and the concept of global citizenship and get them to see their role as global citizens. And finally, by working together across what I would describe as traditional boundaries. So first of all, in higher education, we need to be working much more across disciplines. We need to be working much more with each other across different universities, and of course the interaction of universities with the world of business and industry. And of course working much more across national boundaries to help try and tackle these huge global issues. And to my mind, these are the concepts that lie behind the Global HR Forum. So on behalf of all the guests and delegates and all the other speakers, I'd like to thank the organisers of the conference and the sponsors of the Global HR Forum, particularly the Korea Economic Daily, the Ministry of Education and Crivet. So I would like to ask you to join me in thanking them and toasting them and the Global HR Forum. Thank you.
Please keep
So,
it.
To
Yes.
the Global HR Forum. Cheers.
Thank you for your wonderful talk. Thank you very much. Thank you for your wonderful toast. And now, very delicious food is waiting for us, so let's begin tonight's dinner. I hope you have a wonderful time together, and I'll be with you again after dinner. Thank you very much, and bon appetit. Hope you're enjoying your dinner. We have a special performance for a special night like tonight. Now let's take a moment to enjoy beautiful sounds. Let me introduce you, Hangyong Philharmonic Orchestra, under the direction of the founding director, Maestro Nansei Kim. They will play Spor and Ivar, etc. And they will take you on a delightful journey of beautiful music. I think they are all set. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hangyong Philharmonic Orchestra with a warm applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a warm applause once again. Thank you. Wow. It was fantastic. Their melodious sound was lovely and amazing. I think it was well suited for tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now close the welcome dinner reception. Before we officially close, I'd like to thank all of our distinguished guests and speakers once again. And let me give you some information for tomorrow's opening ceremony. The opening ceremony will begin at 8:30 at Grand Ballroom, which is located on the 5th floor, next room. And please arrive earlier than 8:30 to avoid congestion. For now, we'll close the welcome dinner reception. I look forward to seeing all of you again tomorrow. And thank you very much. Goodbye to you all.